All right, you ready? Are we live? Hello?
It should not be live. I'm gonna do
Bada bing, bada boom.
that.
Hello, hello. I think we're live.
Seems like.
Hello, Andrew Canning, first
What's
person
up,
in the thing. Do you
guys?
believe in magic? Shahar Guri,
in
magic. Tim Westfall. Oh my gosh, so funny. It's spelt differently than I was picturing it. The father of one of my best friends growing up, his name was Tim Westfall, but
Oh, that's
Westfall. Oh my gosh, look at all the people. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Panoma Sprout?
Head of the lunch and the.
Pomona Sprout, head of Hufflepuff House.
Oh, hey!
Professor of
Hello,
Herbology.
Pepper. Interesting you guys all go with the hi. You know, like, back in the day, I used to think hi was kind of like passive-aggressive. Like, not like that was like someone who didn't necessarily definitely
like,
want to talk. It's like,
hi.
it'd be like, hey, exclamation point, and they would say lowercase h-I, and it's just like,
Hi.
there's
Yeah.
something just inherently limp about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Jordan, oh my gosh, I cannot believe, Jordan, you are on here right
Why
now.
would you be on here?
That's insane. She stopped for a late lunch. Of course she
Stop
did.
for a late lunch. Just to catch some Rocket League.
Jordan B. there is going to be our new employee.
Yeah, she starts on Monday. We just cleaned the office for her, kind of.
Sort of. I think tidier than it was. I don't know how.
Sort of.
I don't know.
It
how
is
to
better than
draw.
it was.
It is.
Undeniably.
Oh, yes. How? Let's see here, Jay. Press the thing again. Press the thing!
Pressing the thing.
Oh, hang on. We're working on... We don't understand controllers that well.
We're so good at Xboxing.
Huh, let's see here. Mine's not...
Ben, I feel like it would help people if you were second player. As you
Yes,
were
I agree.
most
I
often.
agree.
Probably.
Yep, I don't...
Oh, what is this?
Does she have a desk at the office?
Oh,
Does she ever?
Does she
man.
ever?
Does anybody have a
Just
picture
finished
handy?
assembling it. Oh man, I have a picture
Oh,
handy.
jeebs. It's so bad. Here we go. Hang on. Presently, this is her desk. I was 1,000% sure that whichever side I put the drawers on would be the wrong side.
1,000%.
1,000%.
You'd think.
Did you press the connect button?
I mean, it's. I don't know why it would be unconnected.
Let's try play local exhibition.
I should be able to join from like right now though.
Oh, nope. We did it wrong. We did a wrong thing. Man. Nothing, huh?
So weird.
See, this is the part that they don't see.
This
Yeah,
is the
this
part
is
that
the part
I
you don't see.
This happens every single episode, though. Like, before we play, it's just like, what's going on?
Harry
Here.
Stanley sent in a £5
5
super
pound.
chat. He
Hey,
says,
hey.
"Hey brother, opt out to celebrate finishing your exams, so I can't watch, but I will be catching up later."
Oh, well, thanks, Harry, and congrats on finishing exams. I feel like this is that time of year.
It is.
Yeah. I guess the right side is preferred, question mark? What side does the chat prefer their desk drawers on? Oh yeah, speaking of, Jordan's gonna have like basically the only drawers in the entire
You
office.
have drawers.
Well, I have 8. Well, I guess that's true. I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
We have 2 in the filing thing.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. We'll have a total of 8 drawers.
Okay, now you should be able to hit this. Okay.
Are we in?
Jeez. I think we've got it.
Um,
We're actually gonna play a game. What was the question? Sorry, I was focusing on this.
Somebody just sent in a $2 super chat and they said, "Will you guys do more with Mario Kart?"
We will not be doing more with Mario Kart, at least not in the immediate future. I think we may hold out for some of the other new games that are coming out. I think Super Smash is coming out this year.
Smash is gonna come out. I can't
yeah.
wait for that.
Tim Westfall says, "Will our questions be answered if we ask them now, or should we wait?" They'll be answered
They'll
now,
be.
but Tim Westfall, you should wait.
All right, this looks good, right? Create match. Let's do it. We're in the wasteland. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy National Donut
Happy
Day.
Friday. Yeah, we had donuts here in
We
the
had
office
donuts
today.
here. Everyone should tell us what kind of donut they had today.
Yes. I'd be so curious.
Team
to hear.
Blue.
Team Blue, here we go.
I had a sprinkles donut, and it was delicious.
I had a sprinkles donut as well because I got up to the drive-through at Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and the lady, I was like, well, what do you got that's fun? And she was like, sourdough. And I was like, sourdough is not a fun donut flavor.
Lady, let me rephrase that. What do you have that's fun?
I couldn't believe it. Sourdough.
Yeah.
Preposterous.
It is kind of preposterous. Oh no, I killed all the momentum.
That's all right, Jay. We never had any to begin with.
No, we had some. It's going to net. It's going to net. Don't you bump me.
I didn't.
I was yelling at the opponent.
I know that I have famously bumped you in the past.
Get out of
Also,
the
guys,
way,
thank you in
Tex.
advance for all of your super chats. All of the proceeds do go to our kickball team, Team Skywater.
Oh, that was me. bumping
We're
you.
currently in the process of trying to buy jerseys for the team. And
Word.
they're going to be looking awfully snazzy. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you can go check out what the new logo
Are
is
they
going
going to
to
be like
look
proper
like.
jerseys or are they going to be shirts?
I don't know yet. I think
Okay.
proper jerseys actually is an option.
I feel like
so-
proper jerseys would intimidate our opponents.
Absolutely. And give them a false sense of fear.
Right. You don't know about false.
Whoa,
This
whoa.
happened earlier. Oh no. Well, how does this keep happening where the ball can suddenly fly a bazillion? Look at that
Ooh,
dribble.
Oh,
Follow
look
up,
at
follow
this.
up, follow up.
Look at this.
Boing!
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Luke is not here. No.
No, Luke's
No,
not here
Luke is not
today.
here. Aw.
See that little juggle action? Kaboom! What?
People have asked, are we going to review the latest Star Wars movie?
Well, Ben hasn't seen it.
Yeah, it was a holiday weekend last weekend, and I was out of town, and I came back, and then I was sick, so it's been a rough week for me. So I have not seen it yet, which is just ridiculous, and I'm ashamed. I feel like someone needs to take my Star Wars card from me. But I will see it hopefully this weekend. I did actually watch The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi while I was sick the other day while I was
You
half
got it.
asleep
You got that ball.
because I had a fever. But
Oh! That's how you do it.
I kind of like the flames on this level. That's sort of my speed now.
That's your speed.
That's my speed. Flames is my speed.
I think. What flame? Oh, back in the behind the
Yeah.
goal. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what flames?
What flames?
That's what you mean. That's what you mean. You're on it. You're on it.
Woo-wee. Sometimes I feel like they don't give you enough credit for the old first touch ski. It's like almost better to not be first touch. All right, Derek, do we have any questions from people there
Yeah,
in
I'm
the chat?
looking from here. Somebody asked what would happen if Skywater fought ground fire.
Ooh.
Got what about ground fire?
Well, everybody knows that
everyone
that water
knows.
beats fire.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
So I think that's about the size of it. I would have said it no matter what.
I feel like sky also beats ground. You got that
Yeah,
erosion.
right?
Oh, man,
Oh,
man.
you wish, weird enemy team.
The osmosis wall of nothingness. I'm trying to think of a good name for that black
Boing.
wall. The sheath, the curtain, the veil.
The veil.
Oh, the veil.
There
I
it
like
is.
the veil. That's
The veil.
it. Yeah, we found it.
He just
Yellow.
had a few
Come
buzzwords there.
Yellow
Come
orb of
in
goodness.
Boom!
Excellent
That's
cross.
how it's done. That's how
Excellent.
it's done.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, you missed that Viper.
Viper.
All right, some name I'm going to indulge you, even though we get these kinds of questions all the time.
Okay,
I know
have
what
a
kind of
question.
question it's
I
gonna
like this
be.
girl, and I think she likes me too, but
Uh-oh.
I don't
Does she
want to
now?
confront her about it. How do I make sure that she likes me?
Let me tell you what. If you don't confront her, you'll never know. So you're
Confront
gonna have to
away.
confront her.
You regret the things you don't do, not the things you do.
Doo doo.
That's a funny
man.
joke.
It's funny
Oh,
because
we're
it
gonna get
sounded like
scored on.
poo. Oh, it passed the
Oh,
veil.
The veil.
Oh goodness. The other thing you can do is like do the thing like in the Taylor Swift song where it's like your friends talk to my friends, talk to your friends, talk to me kind of thing. You know, you just got to get
Yeah.
a chain of friends and be like, can you ask? Be like, yo, my friend Joe, can you ask her friend Jill to ask her if she likes me? And then you can have a fun Ant-Man montage where it's like, I told my boy Joe to
Oh,
ask Jill,
yeah.
and then boom.
And then Jill asked Joe.
And then
and
Jill asked the girl, and turns out we robbed you. And that's how it goes. And that's how you find out. That's how you
Or-
find out.
And that's why they
Just-
call it
just talk
Rocket
to her.
League.
And that's,
Yeah, I would just talk to
oh
her. Oh no! It's gonna sneak.
no! Man, we were doing so good. We had a 3-0 lead, and now they have
Now
crept back
Viper
into the
is just-
game.
I don't like it. Are you
I
too?
got it.
Actually, on that note, though, I think if you're afraid of talking to your crush and telling them that you like them, like, it's such a good thing to just express it outwardly. The very first time I talked to Alice, I told her I had a crush on her. Just point blank, just told her straight up, was like, I like you. And it worked out great. She was like, man, I wasn't expecting that.
Man, surprising.
Boy.
Most people don't like me.
$5 super chat from Eclipsing Evie.
Thank
Eclipsing
you,
Evie.
Eclipsing
Evie
Evie.
says,
Definitely
hey,
getting
brother,
Let's
I
Go
was recently
Evie.
discharged from the hospital from a shoulder injury. I've been home for a few days. Any advice to keep me from going stir crazy?
Oh
Get
my
Rocket
gosh.
League.
1, get Rocket League. 2, you should probably check out our one of our playlists on our channel and just go crazy on it.
Shameless self-promotion?
Shameless self-promotion. Just be like, find that Harry Potter playlist, and actually what you should find is the Nuzlocke. Those are really fun, right?
Those are really
or
fun.
you could get Pokemon yourself. It sounds like you like Pokemon
Oh, yeah, because the Eevee.
because of the Eevee thing. I'm gonna get Let's Go Eevee, I've decided, instead of Let's Go Pikachu. That's the route I'm
Jordan's
going.
suggestion to Eclipsing Evie was join the Discord.
Oh yeah,
That's
also
also a
that.
really
That's a
good one,
great
yep,
suggestion,
yep.
actually. Do that. Jordan's so smart. I'm glad we hired her.
I know, yeah. She's going to be so good at making things easier.
Man, she's already making better decisions than me. All right.
like on where to put the drawers.
Like where to put the drawers. Clearly, we chose the wrong spot.
Oh, center ball, center ball. It was kind of a high center ball, wasn't it?
Well, it was kind of. Oh no! Okay, that's what we wanted. Clearance.
Woo!
Boom!
Nice. Look at you coming
Going
out
up
of
and
the
getting
air.
the stall. Oh, and then they boomed
Yeah.
me. Give me the old boom and doom.
The old boom and doom.
There it is, winner blue.
Yes.
Go team
Yes.
blue.
I want to customize my rig some more.
I know, they always give us such bad... Oh, you got snowflakes. That's not bad. I got snowflakes. Ha, equipping.
Oh, I didn't even get anything.
You didn't get anything. That's surprising.
What happened?
Why not? Normally you get something.
I got 2 goals in that game.
Yeah.
1 shot.
Yeah.
Man,
2 goals, 1 shot.
2 goals, 1 shot.
That's weird. How'd you pull that off?
Oh boy, pillars.
Oh no. We are
Never good.
so bad at these
Never
levels.
good.
Oh, okay.
Why do
okay.
people keep asking if we like their cat? Is that a thing? Am I missing?
What?
Some people keep saying, "Do you like my cat?" Do you not see it?
I've
I've literally only looked over 3 times, and I've seen it 4 times.
Okay, I had.
It's kind of like how I shoot goals.
I would say that it might be from Thursday's video when you talk about your experience with cats.
Yeah, I'm a dog guy.
Oh man. To be fair, I wrote that and then Ben filmed it. So
That is true. That is true. We didn't know what
the
was gonna
answer
happen.
is I don't like your cat. I'm sure it's very nice, but get through the osmosis.
But his wife is allergic.
My wife's allergic to your cat, so
She has the
there's that.
allergies. Oh no. Maverick.
Football Steph from the Discord. She's got a question.
Hey.
She says, I want to start on free weights. I currently work out using machines,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm scared I will break myself.
No.
Tips on starting with free weights.
Just start super light. Like the
Yeah,
absolute
that's
best
the answer.
thing. Yep.
You want to get the form down
Yeah.
first. That's
Yeah.
going to be the big thing.
Yes, you don't, because you won't break yourself at all.
Oh,
Like, I mean,
man.
you might be sore,
Oh, that was such a nice
but
strike on the ball.
The worst case scenario is getting an injury from lifting too much weight. Like, that's when things can go the wrong.
No! Whip around! Now it's
But
going
that
the other
being said, we do what's called a linear progression. So we basically start with 5 pounds, and then the next week we do 10 pounds, and the next week we do
15.
Right. And so for a little while it might be easy, and then a while after that it's gonna be really hard. Nicely did, bro.
And then if you ever fail 2 times in a row, drop down to
Drop like
75%.
75%.
And,
Start
start
again.
back
Go back up.
Start going back up, and then you'll be surprised when you get back to where you failed. Very likely you will surpass it with flying colors.
Flying colors.
And that's why they call it Rocket League. Uh-oh, was that a... Oh!
Almost an ace.
Almost the ace, but they were there.
Cirilla.
AKA Pickles.
AKA Pickles. Has
Pliggles.
a $5 super chat. She says,
Heyo.
aside from the Star Wars thing, what sort of VR games, activities, and thingamajigs have you tried? Which is your favorite?
Man, I have little to no experience at all with VR. I don't
Me
know.
too.
I don't know how, why, whatever, but it's totally not been something that's really been put in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead,
have-
boys.
I think- Man, yeah, not much VR experience at all, sadly. I am interested in trying it more.
Ooh, J.
Boom! Oh, it's just gonna go
Ba-bam!
anyway! Oh!
Through the veil.
The only actual other thing is at VidCon, like 2 years ago, they had some demo thing where you could like be in China or something, and it was like I don't even know.
Both missed. Oh, jeez.
But we didn't. Also, but also we didn't.
scored. But we
So,
scored.
I'm gonna goaltend.
Okay. So there I was, tending
goal. I'm sitting there, tending bar, when in walks one of my favorite customers, Samus. Oh man, that is a really deep cut video series. I don't know if anyone's seen. I don't even know what the name of it is. It's like on the Nostalgia Critic, he's like pretending to be the bartender for video game characters. I mean, he tells you the stories they told him, and they're always so stupid and funny.
Oh no,
Anyway.
Jay. Oh no, oh no.
Anyway, we're gonna get scored on.
Oh.
Or we're not, because they're dumb and we are Team Skywater. Oh no, don't.
The skiest of waters.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Hey, hey. Oh man.
Oh, missed. And back. And back. That was my only other experience with VR, and I was immediately impressed with it. I was like, whoa, you can immediately feel like you are actually somewhere else. I can't wait for the technology to be better and not so clunky.
Yeah. Carmen Boyer has a question. She says, my siblings have different friend groups that are both my friends, but the two groups hate each other. What do I do if they tell me to choose between the two groups?
Oh, they will not do that, first of
Screw
all.
that.
Yeah, screw that.
And none of them sound great.
None of them. Yeah, that sounds like the wrong kind
If
of
the
friends.
two of them are like, no, you need to choose, then
Yeah,
you choose
anyway.
neither.
Just choose the one with better looking people.
The better looking people. That's
That's
just the worst advice
That's the worst
ever.
advice ever. Just choose the ones you like more.
As a
Whoever
straight dog-
asked you to choose, not them.
Yeah. SSJ Dog sent in $2 super chat and says, hello.
Hello, what's up?
Oh, hey!
Thanks for the super chat, yo. That's so nice of you. Oh, for the goal. No. Nope.
Sarah
Nice.
Connor says, how do you convince your parents to get a doggy?
Oh boy.
Usually
Tell
just
them you're gonna do all the work, but
Ah.
then you probably
But then
won't.
don't.
You still won't have to. Don't worry.
because
Because your
Because
parents
your
aren't
parents-
gonna like just let the poo sit there. You know what I mean? It's their house.
in my personal experience, it's usually just getting people in front of little doggos.
That's what you got to do. Yeah, you
yeah.
got to be like, oh, here's what you should do: is
Oh.
go to your local SPCA and be like, I just want to foster a dog.
Yes, that's the
And,
best way to do it.
And then
This is
it'll
the
be like,
answer.
this isn't a definite thing. You know, after 2 weeks, mom and dad, if you don't want this dog, you can bring it back. And guess what? They're not going to want to.
Because pups is
The
delightful.
Pups is cute, yo. Oh my
no.
gosh! How did I miss the thank you for?
All right, Eric Payton sent in a $2 super chat says,
Oh, Eric
let's
Payton.
go Evie Nuzlocke, question mark, exclamation point.
What? Oh. You know what? If I don't know exactly what the game functionality is going to be like, if it'll be like a regular Pokemon
Yeah,
game.
pretty much.
If it is like that, then yes, for sure. We'll let's go Eevee the Nuzlocke out of that. It'll be awesome. Oh boy. I won't have Donatello this time though in Kanto. Who will I get? Boom! Take that.
Yeah, I
Take
feel like we're coming
that.
back with a
Came back with a-
vengeance.
Came back with
As
a
it
watery
were.
vengeance.
Tim Westfall says, can I ask questions yet?
Go
After
for it.
Monday.
What's wrong? What can't he ask questions?
Because we answered.
Oh, because we already. I see what's happening.
Monday's episode has been recorded, and
And
we
you
do answer
might-
your question on Monday,
On Monday, so
more or less.
But you can still ask questions. Different questions, but just not
Different
the same
questions.
different questions than the one you're asking.
Also, you don't have a son named.
Suzy Q18
Christy,
says, how do you learn to like how you look on camera?
How do you learn to like how you look on camera? Is
I
that
feel
just
like
that's
That's
not
question for
normal?
Jay.
I feel like that presupposes that people like how they look on camera.
I mean, I don't think I look that different on camera from how I look in person.
Are you happy with how you look in person?
I'm happy with both at the moment.
At the moment.
The answer is free weights. You're going to want to do a linear progression. What we do is
We start with 5, then we
start
go to
with
10.
5. Uh-oh. I see it coming across.
Oh, man.
You Sentais. What a dumb name. What does that even mean?
It's like plural centaurs.
Is it?
No, I was just. It just.
What is scent dice? Is that? I feel like I've heard that before. I don't know what it is. For the goal!
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Aggressor.
Watch things that could be considered spoilery for things that have come out recently.
Oh.
In the chat here, guys.
Yeah. No spoilers in the chat, please. Thank you.
But thank you for the.
Message deleted by Super Carlin Gaming.
Yeah, it was a super chat.
Oops.
Oh.
Well, thank you for the super chat.
Either way.
All in the same person who sent it and had it deleted.
I thought that it would still tell me the name. I think it was Kimberly something.
Kimberly something.
I could be
maybe.
wrong. Jeez.
We do know and see you, and our jerseys are one step closer to being had thanks to you.
X11 Game says, "How do I tell if I like a girl?"
Oh, first. Wait. It's so easy. Do you like her?
If you're not
And then-
sure,
I
then
feel like if
then
you're
if you
asking
s-
that question, then you do.
And then if you said yes, you do. And if you don't know, then you don't. It's interesting, Derek. Your response was even just by asking the question, you're saying.
Yeah, if you're like, no,
basically-
do I like this? Well, then you probably do. I mean, I'm presuming that person's maybe at that age. Like, why are you asking? I guess.
Yeah, I get like, shouldn't you know? I don't know if I like you or not.
Like if they like you and you're like, no, maybe I don't know if I like them.
I see.
Then I'd say no.
I'd say you don't.
But if you're at an age where like suddenly people of the opposite sex are being attracted to you, or the same sex, either way, and you're like, no, I don't know if I like this person. You probably do.
Yeah, no, I see kind of what they're saying though. I remember in 6th grade when we were playing a quality game of basically beat up the guy who had the ball at a football game.
Sure.
It was like I had just
Smack
came.
the jack.
I had just came to our what would be like high school, middle school combine thing, and someone came over and told me that Taylor Yarber had a crush on me.
Wow, Taylor Yarber.
I know. Tell me about it, and I was like, that's crazy. But I also didn't. I don't think I had ever even had a conversation with Taylor Yarber before. So.
Oh man, she just thought you had the hots.
I guess so.
Those 6th
I guess
grade
so.
hots,
I was.
man.
I had the new kid glow about
The
me.
new
Is what
kid
it
glow.
was. The thing that I didn't yet
No!
know existed. It came
Like
through.
osmosis gold.
The person who sent in that super chat was Kim Boland. She apologized, said I didn't know that would be too much. Sorry, simply curious.
Thank you.
It was just the way that you asked it implies that there was already a thing.
Got it.
Well,
thank you.
That's as much as I'm gonna go with it.
Thank you either way, Kim. We do appreciate it very much, and I'm sorry that we could not answer your question.
If you'd like to answer another question. Boom, yeah, take that. Got that ball moving in our direction.
Tegan Rhett says, me and my friend started a YouTube channel at the beginning of the year. Since then, we've
I
only
blooped
gotten
you.
3
You definitely
subscribers. Any advice for expanding the channel?
How
Oh
many?
man, do you have
3.
like a Twitter or a Facebook or? Do
Are
need,
you
like,
uploading videos
some
every
ki-
week?
Yeah. Do you have a schedule? It sounds like if you've been uploading stuff for that long, chances are you might have a marketing problem. If it's like only 3, you gotta have a way to tell the people.
I mean, if you're making videos every week and you have been for the entire year so far, we're basically halfway through the year, very nearly, and you've only gotten 3 subscribers, then I think that you might want to look at upping the quality of the content, perhaps.
Yeah.
Like,
Like maybe it's just straight up a content issue.
Maybe like your production value. You
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
that kind of quality, like set or camera or something.
Or perhaps just a little bit more editing, something like that.
The one thing that like I would say to try to avoid is trying to get like shout outs.
Yeah.
Because generally like it's best to have, especially those like core followers.
No!
Oh!
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
man.
Shay, we
Down
are doing
by
so
2.
bad.
It went right over my head. I jumped and everything. Jeez, watch this. Watch.
Oh,
I'm watching.
Logan Smith says, can you answer this question?
Sure.
Great.
Next.
Yeah, we did it. Nice work, guys.
Done. We have some work to do.
Is Jay ever going to play Stardew Valley again?
Oh yeah, probably. I found I just downloaded. Well, Beth and I were playing The Sims this weekend, and I enjoyed The Sims more than that. So now I'm
Yeah. that's
torn
right.
between wanting to play a game that's kind of similar. It's so a bit of a chore simulator, as Derek put it. I like that.
It is a
phrase.
bit of a chore simulator.
And
It's a fun game, but it's a bit
as
of a chore
far as
simulator.
chore simulators go, The Sims is really fun because I can play as.
Good ball. You got a breakaway.
No! Oh my gosh.
Oh, fix it.
Oh, we did it! I don't
Teamwork
think either of us
makes the
really had a
dream
good
work.
handle on it, but we
Well,
did
look,
it.
I missed right there, and then I see you miss, and I correct.
Right.
There it was. Oh man.
Tim
There you
Westfall
go.
says, have you guys heard of Melinda Kathleen Reese?
Yes.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay, no.
Yes, she's
No,
the one.
that she is the
Melinda.
Melinda. Yeah,
Yes, Melinda. We just don't know her as Melinda Kathleen Reese. Is all.
Yeah, that's her. The woman who does the Google Translate videos.
Yes.
The
Oh,
musical,
yes.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. We have heard of her. I'm sorry. Oh! How dare you, sir? There it is. There it is. Here we go! Oh, you
Sophie
jerk.
Clowry says, how do I deal with annoying older brothers?
Oh, man, I wouldn't know.
Ben?
They're always right. So just
The answer is they're not actually annoying. You are. Shut up.
Yeah, that's about right. You see where we went with that? I was like, they're usually right, and complimented you, and you went towards the like, no, you're an annoying little brother card. This is how my entire childhood has been. In case anybody was curious and felt like sympathizing for me.
Oh, man. Okay, this is on the other hand. Last night, Tyler, our little brother, posted some tweet about how Disney saved Star Wars, and he was tired of hearing people say that Disney's ruining Star Wars or whatever. And oh my gosh, the people were responding to him either agreeing or disagreeing. But anyone who disagreed with him, he was responding with, I don't know, it was hilarious. He was absolutely destroying them.
Really, Tyler?
Yes, it
Our little
was.
brother.
I recommend you go look at this thread. It was so funny. Like, no, they had nothing. They had nothing. I have never seen so many responses in a row where just completely shut down the other person.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was really funny.
I want to look at it right now.
Yeah,
right.
maybe you should. It was great.
Kim Boland. Trying again with another $5 super chat.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Kim.
She says, have you guys seen Avatar The Last Airbender? And if you have, what kind of benders would you want to be?
Oh, man. We were just talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender before we started live streaming. Yes, I've seen the whole series and Korra. I've been seeing most of the first series.
I've seen most of the first series. I I don't know that I've ever actually sat down to like watch it all the way through, but I always love it whenever I am watching it.
You're welcome.
But we have talked about actually making content related to that on the Super Carlin. Man, nice shot, Jay.
Thank you. Yeah, we have discussed doing content for it before on the main channel. To answer your question, I think I've always thought water would be my nation, or at least my bending. It doesn't seem like a nice place to live. It's very cold, and
So what's wrong with the cold?
it's just like on the South Pole. It's like really cold,
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
sounds pretty cool.
or the
see
North
Mark.
Pole, depending on whether you want to be in the Northern Water Tribe. It sounds like the Northern Water Tribe is where it's at, if you ask me. But don't you dare! Oh, they're gonna score.
Yes,
they're
they
gonna.
are. They're gonna
No! I hit it and everything. I'm sorry.
Big Dog asks, are you guys still pulling questions from the Mario Kart series? The answer to that is a resounding no.
Yeah. Well, we just pull questions from like the most recent videos, typically.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So if you'd like to like double down on
Yeah.
it, like we won't be offended and nobody's gonna be
Yeah,
like
very frequently. I've seen the same question a couple times on like various videos until we finally get to it.
yeah, that's
it's
fine.
it's always best to sweet talk Derek because he's
Yeah.
the one who picks the questions.
I don't know. Maybe Jordan will be doing it.
The
I
judge
don't
will
know.
be picking the questions, actually.
Could be.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's true.
interesting. So
you're gonna want to
get some
sweet
good
talk.
questions.
Oh, they're all gonna be about Derek's love life.
Yes!
No,
Oh my
no,
god, it's such
no.
a fun topic. It is such a fun topic always.
Oh man, no, we won't do that to him. Oh, Ben with the goal! Boom! Good rock, paper, scissors. High five.
High
there.
five. I liked it. I liked
Yeah.
it.
There it is. Boom! Coming in hot.
All right. All right. Here we are.
What?
Okay,
Wait,
it's
Ben.
here.
What nation would you be?
Oh, sorry. You
didn't
know,
answer
the other
what kind of
day when we
bending
were talking
powers you
about
would
it,
have.
I think I thought Earth.
Yeah.
That was like the first one that came to mind because I'm pretty sure like fire is not so good from
I mean,
from my recollect.
that's in the same way that like Slytherin's not so good, you know.
Sure. Oh, man, I almost had a center ball.
Like they're the bad guys of the series, but realistically, the Fire Nation's been around forever. They weren't always such jerks.
Sure. No, I don't know. I need to figure out which type of element I feel like I would be most interested in messing with. I actually always am drawn to water, just in general, like in reality. I like being near water.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
So there'd be that.
Fish are in water. You deal with fish.
So all right, give me the whole rundown. We have earth.
We have earth,
wind,
yeah,
fire, and water.
yeah.
Nice layout, dude. Nice
Thank you,
layout.
thank you.
Now, why do people not pick wind ever? Like, is it like the Gryffindor of?
It's the Gryffindor because it's the last Airbender. Aang is the last Airbender.
Yeah.
So the Fire Nation attacks, and they think the Avatar is going to be reborn into the Air Nation, so they attack them first, hoping to disrupt the cycle. So they wanted to deal with the Avatar, and naturally they kill everyone, literally everyone except Aang, and so he's the last Airbender. And so, yeah, that's the reason that there's.
That's why he's so special.
That's why no one picked. It's just like, yeah, they're like the Gryffindor of the series, I suppose.
Have you seen Legend of Korra?
I have seen Legend of Korra. It's pretty good. I don't know. Some people say they don't like season 2 for some reason. I like it all. I don't know what people are talking about.
Huh.
I enjoyed the whole show. It's not as good as the original series, but
What's up
look
with
at
all
this
the
wall
eyeballs
shot.
Somebody keeps on saying, "Where's the dolphin sticker?"
What is a dolphin sticker?
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Golden Block
They're
Gaming.
talking about a sticker that does not exist on my wall at home. When we were doing our live stream, me and Beth were there, like, is that a dolphin sticker behind you? And it's not. It's different. I don't know. They think something there must be the same colors as like the Miami Dolphins logo.
Oh, dolphins! Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you now.
But I don't have any dolphin sticker, so I'm not gonna have a dolphin sticker. Go Patriots!
Vanessa Echeverry says, "I'm going to be getting a Switch soon. What should I get for my first game?"
Oh man, probably Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild or Mario Kart. Those are like the big 3 on the Switch at the moment. Or Splatoon, I guess, is pretty high up there. Also,
Breath of the Wild.
also Breath of the Wild is probably what you want. Especially if you have more people to play with, maybe Mario Kart's the way to go. But if you are just going to be soloing, Breath of the Wild is friggin' awesome. Oh no, I just disrupted my own setup.
I've actually wanted to play. I like started playing Breath of the Wild and loved it so much that I was like, I really need to be like recording this because I don't know anything
about
Zelda. And so I think all of my questions would probably just make people rip their hair out and it would be hilarious.
Okay. We're going to answer your question finally, Avatar Song, but we have definitely answered this question in other videos before, but you're insistent. So, any advice for living in a college dorm for the first time?
I think what we've said before is go random on the roommates.
Yes, definitely go random on the roommates. It's a good way to make a friend instead of losing a friend.
Nice steal there.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
like, I think it's difficult because you are inevitably going to run into, like,
yeah, take that, losers.
Totally snuck it in with his own bottom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Both of them were like, no.
Put it in Narwhal instead. There are going to be like weird things that happen with roommates. Like, I know that the one that I feel like I always heard was like, oh my god, like this person, like I bought all these groceries and this person showed up and just started eating my food. And it's like, yeah,
don't do that.
Well, and it's just gonna, like, for one, don't do it. Don't be the person. But I'd be willing to bet that the person you room with does do it. And you're gonna be like, well, that's weird.
When it comes to food, just like ask the other person, like, do you care if I have snag a bagel from you?
A granola bar.
Telegram says, what advice do you have for better time management?
Better time management? Oh, man.
That's the wrong for guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
Hire Jordan.
Hired, yeah.
That's literally what we did.
No. Also, what helps, though, I think, is I've given this advice before, is just to-do lists. Like, that's what worked. What I eventually decided worked a lot for me personally. So I've just got
you do like really little punch items too, where it can be like, go and check the mailbox at the office.
Yeah. So like to-do list, like literally any task you might have that day, as soon as you think of it, or as soon as if you're sitting in a meeting, or as soon as you think of it, yeah, right. Just write it down, put it on one long list, and then typically what I do is I try and decide whatever the highest priority thing is, and then, or whatever is going to be the most time consuming, and I try and get to that last most of the time, or I try and like say, what 5 things on this list can I get done in like 30 seconds or something?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Like there's so much. I'm right there with you on that, Jay. Like where there are so many tasks that like we have to do throughout the office, where it's all the really random like minutia type stuff that you have to deal with when you own a small business. It's like, did we pay like the rent today, or did we pay for like health insurance? Like those are little things that don't take long at all, but you still have to just get
Yeah, you still have to do it. Yeah, and
but then when you can mark them off.
Yeah, and then I use highlighters. I use a different color for every day of the week because weird, and I just slide right over it, and then move on to the next thing. And sometimes it's like it feels like it can feel good to knock off like 2 or 3 things at once or in rapid succession. And then when you look down, and it's not so daunting that you've only got 2 things left.
Right.
Gotham City sent in a $5 super chat. He says, "Hey,
Gotham!
brothers and DK, stream days are the best days. Start with an
Thanks,
SCB
man.
stream, end with a DK stream.
Yeah.
Join the Discord friends. It's amazing. Only $3, and I will. I'll be streaming later tonight.
Hey,
There you
very
go.
nice, very nice. What are you playing tonight?
I've been playing Shadows of Mordor.
Shadows of Mordor. Oh, Lord
It
of the
is
Rings.
a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And if you're a fan of the series, like the books, then it's like a sort of like constant string of like inside jokes and like.
Oh,
Oh
cool,
man.
cool, cool,
So
cool.
I don't know if you remember, Ben. We talk a lot about our mom's infamous minivan. growing
Infamous
up,
minivan.
and
Minivan.
all the movies we watched on it, and how it ended up preparing us for this weird job. But one of the things, every now and then, if we were going like on a trip or something, we maybe to like our grandparents where there wasn't a whole lot to do, we'd like bring the PlayStation along with us. And I remember, like sometimes we get really ambitious and hook the PlayStation up to this like 11-inch screen, maybe smaller.
It was so small. Yeah.
In the minivan. I remember one year we had, I think it was some Lord of the Rings game, and we were like playing this in the van on the way to somewhere. I don't know if you remember that, but that's like my memory of playing that Lord of the Rings game, is playing it in the minivan.
That Lord of the Rings games, man. I don't know if I remember that at all. I do remember us rigging up it, like using the TV, rigging up the PlayStation, and like playing video games on just the world's smallest screen.
Yeah, like it was no big.
I'm pretty sure.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
dang it,
Schnerd.
beast! I'm pretty sure that screen may have been smaller than some phones.
It might have been, and we were playing like we were like sitting in. Yeah, actually, the worst, the stupid. I don't know. The most convoluted game I think we ever played was Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the way to the beach one year on the Nintendo Wii. So like with motion controls.
In the van.
In the van, and like 4-player. Like oh my gosh, what a great.
Yeah,
You couldn't see anything.
It's like mom and dad sent us to college. And you know how they got us there? That minivan.
Ha boom.
You want to know what really did stuff for us? That minivan.
Minivan, exactly. Jeez. People give minivan such a hard time. Bam! Goal! Ultimate Alliance, man, I love that game. We should play that game on this channel. I would be down for that. Do you guys know what game that is?
I do. Or do you ask them?
I'm asking the audience, but I'm sure you know.
Sorry. Yep, I do remember playing it because we grew up in the same childhood.
Yep.
3 Steps to Awesomeness says, "What is you?"
What is you?
That's the question.
Oh boy, if I knew. I wish I knew what I
know.
was.
I mean, I feel like
Like mostly carbon.
that's really quite a bit.
Like 50%. Oh, you wish! Who even? Who was that?
Mostly carbon, maybe a little water.
Mostly carbon and a lot of bacteria, according to turtles, all the way down.
Yeah, like 50%.
Like 50%. Like most of you is not you. You are made up of other organisms.
That's weird.
Chew on that.
Yeah.
That's like that, like if I weigh 100 pounds and eat like a pound of Skittles, am I 1% Skittles?
Yes. I don't
I
see
mean,
why
that's
the
not
answer's not. I don't don't see why the answer is not yes.
I think the answer is yes.
Yeah, you are 100%.
I mean,
you are
being 1%.
100% Skittles.
I mean, you'd be a little bit less than that, but...
Boromir.
Boromir?
Yeah, that's the Lord of the Rings thing.
Yeah,
But I was
Boromir.
also using it as a swear
Nice.
because I was upset.
Let's just have a whole episode sometime where the swears are
Lord of the
names from
Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh,
Ah.
that should turn.
Go, Gimli!
Yeah.
I love this.
There we go. Oh! Yeah. Going in circles, beast. Take that.
Woo-wee. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've just become less than useless
Ooh.
to this particular game.
Uh-oh. They're coming
Ooh,
in.
all right, here we go. Jackie G. I believe Jackie is part of the Discord. I can't remember the Discord name as it stands right now.
They
But
change a lot.
she says, what advice do you have for working in an office that seems to have a lack of communication? For example, a manager not telling staff, whoop, it just went away, not telling staff info, or when only some people are told things and others aren't.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
that sounds
man.
miserable.
Yeah. This is a problem in a lot of offices, I think. The answer is over-communicate.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing you can probably do to fix it for the entire office, but what you can personally do, because the problem when people aren't communicating is then people start getting blamed for things simply because other people weren't told, and the easiest way to always just be covered is, like, over-communicate, even on really tiny things. Just be like when you finish a task, email your boss, be like, hey, FYI, this is done, blah.
Yeah.
Right.
This is
That's-
the status of
If
things.
it's like a really, really big problem, I would ask, I guess, if you have an HR department, like, be like,
Yeah.
hey,
You know, and it's actually really interesting because this weekend we are going to like a big event. Jay and Beth and myself and Alice.
Yep.
And Jay and Beth apparently completely forgot about it, and I was like, man, I probably could have just texted him this week and been like, hey, FYI, don't forget about this thing that we're doing.
Normally, we see each other every day, so it's like
True.
something that we're all going to would just come up in conversation. But weirdly, Ben was sick this week, and I was sick this week, and we just didn't cross paths as much as usual. Somehow.
Emu Moon sent in a $5 super chat.
Oh, it's
She
this
says, hey,
level.
Jay, Ben, and DK, any advice for getting your artwork noticed? I tried putting my art on other sites, but any other tips, ideas, or tips you could give?
Oh man, that would have been my main tip.
Yeah, I think like possibly even having like an Instagram, I think could be
Yeah.
a really good way to do this.
With
Instagram's a good
appropriate tagging and whatnot? Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. You're probably gonna. I don't know what like the art sharing culture is on Instagram, but I imagine there's a certain amount of hashtags that go with them. Try and find out what those are. And then just use them a lot. A lot of people I know like don't like leaving tons of hashtags. One of those little tricks is
Jordan,
Post
what are
your-
you doing? Get out of here.
make your post and then don't put the hashtags in the caption. Just put them like in
Like
a
in a
comment
comment,
by
yeah.
yourself, and that will help you there. Otherwise, I have shouted out at least one artist on repeat on my Instagram, and it's simply because she sends us stuff.
Yeah.
And I really like it. I don't know if Derek, if you can even point the camera maybe off to the side.
I worry about being able to get it back.
Okay.
Is there anything that's not mounted to the wall?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Anyway, her name is Megan Tennant, and she does all of the artwork for the Nuzlocke. And the reason she does them is because she sent them to me initially, and I was like, I love the way this looks. And then I contacted her on Twitter and was like, would you like to just make me a portrait of every champion team I had, and I will pay you for them? And then also, can you make me a channel banner? And she was like, absolutely! And so, yeah, that's been fun.
Yeah, like we do live in a world like where there are so many people with a voice nowadays to where it's like look for anyone you know that has a little bit of a voice and see if there's like something that you can do
For them. Yeah.
for them,
Yeah.
and it's like it's totally one of those weird things where like sometimes yes you have to sort of like kind of take yourself out there, or if there's like anything that you do that like is more popular than the rest of the stuff. I know like our channel took off once we decided we were exclusively going to talk about like fandom stuff, but prior to that we had just a regular vlog channel where we talked about everyday problems, and they were not nearly as popular as when we talked about Star Wars, Harry Potter,
So
Marvel.
niche.
Yeah, so
What is
Now they're gonna screw on themselves. Maybe.
DK just say the number 394 and I'll leave happily?
Oh, he wants you to be Snape.
Oh.
Page 394.
You like slowly broke more into character as you said it.
Yeah, give us a full read.
I feel like I have to. There's an accident. She's not moving. Okay, Jordan. I'll allow it this time. Well, she was messaging, and I'm like, you were supposed to be driving.
Get here.
You were gonna be such a hilarious dad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
No one has scored on this dumb hill level yet.
Harry Koala says, please help me. How do I deal with my friends getting high? Nope.
Getting hot?
Oh, no, sorry.
Getting high or
I
hot?
thought it said getting high. I misread it. How do I deal with my friends getting on a high school baseball team and I don't?
Ooh, boy. I can't imagine they're gonna stop being your friends or anything. Boy, that just sucks. That I feel your pain. I've been there, my friend.
Yeah, you weirdly did not make the middle school basketball team. I remember.
Yep.
And it was like you were good.
Well, you weren't 6'1" yet.
No, dude. I wish, man. I mean, I was pretty good at basketball, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't make it.
Nice save.
The thing was, at the time, I didn't quite have this problem because I didn't really have any friends at the school because we just moved there. And so
hold on. Nope, not going to be a dad. He's just saying, when I am going to be a dad, then.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That was not clear. I can see where that was.
Does, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Derek will not be a dad in the.
That'd be some news to me.
Derek
Right.
is not expecting. Get out of the way, beast.
What the heck was I going to say? Yeah, I remember there was, I tried out for travel soccer once upon a time, and it was the same story where, I showed up and I, had learned every player's name, really quickly, and I had this, amazing tryout, and everything went well. But the thing was, is they, sort of held tryouts as, more or less a practice for, if I was
team.
If I was 13, then basically the existing U12 team just went on to make the U13 team.
Right.
Because they weren't going to, kick a player off who had grown up on it.
Right. Well, if you're because these families are spending weekends and stuff.
Right. There's a lot more at stake than my feelings being slightly hurt.
Right. There's
Oops,
oh my
overtime.
gosh.
Oh
overtime.
my gosh. But I think back then it was just I'm just gonna, keep trying and try out for the school team or whatever because I didn't make the travel team, and then I made the school team and was able to sort of get past it. But
You guys should try basketball or hockey mode sometime.
Maybe we should.
This is a way to mix it up.
mix
All right.
it up.
Center that ball.
Should be coming in center. Can we shove it in center?
Boom! Hey, we got it anyway.
Yes. Oh my
Take
gosh.
that,
I
orange
hate
team.
these levels.
I know they're so annoying.
Spock W has a question. Spock says,
Spock
I
W.
start a new internship on Monday in a field that isn't exactly fitted to what I'm majoring in. It was set up because of a friend. How do I avoid looking like an idiot that is just there because of nepotism?
Well, I think that even though it's not part of your field, I think you're probably going to end up getting a lot of usefulness out of it. Just being in a professional environment before you're ever in a professional environment is super helpful. And
Right.
I don't know how to avoid. I don't think you're going to look like an idiot because I've never gotten intern. Rarely have I had interns in the past who even were interested in the field and also knew exactly what they were doing. None of the interns know what they're doing for the most part. Right. You're all there to learn.
I think that's the big lesson to take away is that if there's something that, where you feel like you don't know what's going on, that's great because that means you are about to gain experience.
Right. Yes.
Everything you don't know is exactly why you're there.
Right. Ask so many questions. Seriously, they're gonna say if you have any questions, ask me. And then if you don't ask questions, they're gonna wonder why you're not interested. Even if you are interested and you're not asking questions, even if you were at an internship where you knew everything, ask questions.
Right.
They want you to do it.
And just be engaged, provide original thoughts, or and not even they don't have to be crazy brilliant or anything, but just the very act of participating in the conversation is going to be so appreciated and respected.
Yep. Man, I remember being on conference calls once upon a time in my life, and it would be the kind of thing where my boss would mute the phone and be like, you should ask a question during this call just so that the other people on the call hear you ask a question. And I'd be like, okay. And then I'd ask a question and it just looks good in the company's eyes. And
Yes.
but as soon as he said that to me, I could start recognizing like everyone else who was doing this, like people who would, like the same people on every call would always be the ones asking questions, and they were always just like dumb questions. But the point is they were speaking up.
Exactly.
I never noticed that this arena or whatever is like concave slightly.
It's a little bit, yeah.
I think it's also bigger.
I think it's a little wider, yeah. And sandy? Here we go. What do we got? Do we have another question?
We got all kinds of questions.
We got all kinds.
Looking for a good one. Cupcake Priest says, I tore my ACL playing soccer for school. I got surgery and I'm recovering well. Should I play for the school again? I'm not scared and my dad wants me to, but my mom doesn't. I will be a junior next year.
The question is if you want to. It's not a matter of whether or not you're scared to. It's just if you want to play.
Right.
Sounds like you've got to go ahead from at least one parent, and like, you know,
That's usually
playing.
what you need.
Injury is just a part of sports. It's gonna happen. So I wouldn't like let that be too much.
I
If
think
it's-
your mom's just being a mom, right? Like
Yeah, your mom is being a mom. They're worried 100% of the time. I can tell you from experience. Yeah, boy.
Although I think Derek will be worried 100% of the time. Honorary mom.
Honorary mom.
Derek, aka honorary mom.
Derek, aka
We'll
mom.
see.
Like, if you were cast in Holes, you would definitely be mom.
In the movie Holes?
The movie Holes,
Why that movie in particular?
because they have a character named Mom, and that's what he does.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what you do. Yeah,
Jeez, guys, get
I
with
thought you
your
were talking
holes.
about Stanley Yelnats' mom, and I was like, that'd be a
Alex
weird
Cairns has a $7 Canadian super chat.
character.
Hey, cool.
It says, would you want to own the Elder Wand or a lightsaber?
Oh, the Elder Wand. But,
Oh man,
the Elder
yeah,
Wand,
I think the
really.
Elder Wand.
Elder
is,
Wand can do way more things than a lightsaber, but boy,
Which is not
it's
to
so
say that I would
close.
say no to a lightsaber.
I'd say no, but the Elder
Gosh.
Wand. Really, it doesn't even have to be the Elder Wand. I'd just rather own a wand
than a lightsaber.
than a lightsaber. Just the sheer number of things you can do. Although, maybe the question then is, am I a wizard though, or do I just own a magic wand, but I'm a muggle who can't do anything?
Yeah, is it a stick?
Because then I want a lightsaber.
Is it a stick or is it a wand?
Yeah.
Center ball,
It's
center
a stick
ball.
made of elder.
No! Snards.
Eclipsing EV sent in another $5 super chat. Says,
Hey.
Jay, have you ever tried a monotype Nuzlocke? It's a fun challenge that helped me find my favorite Pokemon.
I'm semi in the middle. Dang, there's no way I was gonna get that.
Man,
In the middle of a
Man.
monotype. No, not monotype. Nuzlocke. That's what she's asking. Oh, that's hard.
that would seem
That's harder.
really hard.
That's harder. I'm doing a monotype run of just fire types. Sort of. I've got like the very last episode to do it. I just haven't finished it in a long time. Mainly because when I started it, Luke was really good at sleeping when he was in his little holder thing, and now he's not.
Jay, we're not doing good midi.
Richard Clark says lightsaber or blaster. I mean, I feel like there's only one
Oh,
answer.
I feel like
lightsaber.
lightsaber,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
What?
don't know, man.
What? You want a blaster?
You and not
Hokey
only
religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster yourself.
That's not true, though.
I just like the quote, okay?
Okay. Also, you can literally go buy a gun right now, Derek, and then you just essentially have a blaster.
No, I would choose lightsabers. I just wanted to
Oh.
say the quote.
I was gonna say you were like I feel like it kind of goes without saying, and then you were like, wait,
Yeah.
no, blaster, and I was like, hang on a second, you thought this went without saying?
Oh no, we're losing. We've only got a minute to score. You've got to center that ball. Center that ball. Center that ball, Petey.
Center that ball, Petey.
Nice center.
All right. Alim L says, "Hey Ben, J, and DK, it's summer vacation, but I can't seem to get up before 10.
Why do you
No matter
need to?
What I try. I really want to get up early and at least 8 to get started on summer work. I don't know.
I don't know.
means.
I don't know what does that mean.
What would
Like
you
your
suggest?
job or like school or? I would suggest joining a swim team.
A swim team?
Yeah, this is my summer cross country advice. We had to be out. Every summer we were on a swim team in the summer, and we had to be at practice at 8 in the summer. And it was so terrible because
hated
all I wanted to do was watch the Tour de France and not be in cold water early in the morning.
Oh my gosh,
And,
so true.
but you know what? It solved the problem of getting up late, which I didn't have. So anyway, also swim team was fun.
You are so unrelatable right now.
I'm so I know.
Waking up early, going to swim practice. Swim team was one of those things that, like, I felt like you were just like, yeah, mom wants us to do it, so, like, we'll do it. And I was like, that is not enough of a reason for me.
I don't think that was my reasoning.
Oh. I did not want to do it.
Yeah.
I got so burnt out on swim team. Mom made me do it at the YMCA when I was growing up, and it was just constant.
Swimming is, like, very hard.
It is, and you are so hungry afterwards.
And, yeah, you can't breathe while you're doing it.
No, you really can't. You can't even breathe at all. Like, why can't you breathe underwater yet? Nice.
Boom.
Speaking of, gillyweed totally would have been more of a thing in the wizarding world. I'm sorry, but, like, that challenge just shouldn't have been difficult.
Oh, it shouldn't have been so hard to find. I'm so, like, yeah, that's
Like,
like
what a basic like
thing
to have magic for.
Right. Yeah, like, it shouldn't have even been hard to find a spell to help you breathe underwater. Yeah.
There's a spell specifically to move trees, to chuck gum at poltergeists.
Yeah.
But not one to breathe underwater? Are you kidding?
It's redonkulous.
Redonk.
Ugh.
Ugh. J-burps.
J-burps.
I know, I heard it.
Swim team is the only cross-country team. Oh. Team Blue, aka Scoutwater.
This is an interesting question. Can I want to know more?
Okay.
Lay it on us, Derek.
Lucy P.C. Smith says, "Hi, Ben, J, and DK. Please read my question. I've been talking to a really gorgeous girl on a social media site. We've decided to go on a date next Saturday.
Yay!
How can I introduce her to my parents?"
What? Oh,
wait, will your parents be there on the first?
I don't know. Is it like...
why is she
young,
meeting your parents on the first date? I don't really know. I mean, just introduce her the same. I don't know why you would do it any other way than you just told us, though. Like, hey, this is a girl we've been chatting on, whatever.
Yeah, I guess
just say
the
maybe.
The fear is how the parents might react to them talking to someone on social media.
But you're introducing
she says
them.
her, and the screen name is Lucy P.C. Smith, so it's possible that
there's a
she's
fear
not
about
out yet, maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
is
know.
that?
I feel like I need more information.
Yeah, we might need more information. Give us more information and we'll continue to
If
answer.
it's a first date, I think it's totally fine to say,
this is someone I met online.
This is Sarah. I don't know what her name is. Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to score on themselves like idiots.
Rich Ellefson sends in a $5 super chat. Says,
oh, what's up, man?
How do I make friends at work? I don't feel like I have the same interests as everyone else. Also, I hope this helps towards the jerseys.
It totally does. Thank you so much.
Oh, and this had a really big aerial.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Great update. I know. Different interests at work.
I have that all the time, for what it's worth. They like board games, and I don't, so...
You just haven't played
It's a huge thing in the office. Everybody's always at each other's throats over it.
Oh yeah, no, we just nothing but fight here.
Nothing but fight, yeah. We really don't get along. This is purely for the cameras right now. This getting alongingness that we have. No, that's a lie. We get along really well.
If you had to design a Tri-Wizard tournament task, what would it be?
Ooh, now we're
good
talking.
question.
Now this is the question.
Have you ever seen Saw?
Get out of this one.
No magic at all.
3 wizards, 1 bathroom. A single hacksaw.
Oh man.
Sorry, that's
no Skelegro.
Madame Pomfrey's not here to save you now, Potter.
I feel like I would do something much more like... Wow! From downtown! That was awesome.
Let's see it.
And you're just like, god dang it, and you're like, I'm gonna get there!
I totally missed.
I got a little...
Just got a chunk of it.
Little dink.
Well, are we paused for a second, Derek?
We're thinking of try wizard tasks.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting.
Man, oh man.
Maybe like, can you get to the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, just like obstacle course.
I feel like it would be some sort of composite task, right? Like it wouldn't just be potions, and it wouldn't just be.
Oh, you.
It's still there. It's still there.
Still there, Benjamin.
Oh.
We scored. Look at the lasers. All the lasers on this one.
Yeah.
Gotham City has sent in a $10 super chat. He says, "Wait, do super chats help with the Spartan jersey fund? I missed that memo. Join the Discord on Patreon, friends."
Well, we're talking about the kickball
It's
jersey fund.
Our local kickball team.
But you know what? It's largely one pot.
The good news is that if you are doing the Spartan race with us, then you are getting exclusive tank tops provided by us at no cost.
No!
You just have to be signed up for the Spartan race in DC on June 16th. It's the sprint, and we are going at the earliest available time slot. If you need further information, it's available on Discord, which would actually require
being on Patreon. Although, I mean, if you're gonna drive to DC and join the Spartan race, you should probably just shell out the $3 for the Discord.
Yeah. Actually, no. I think I remember all the details. So it is the DC Sprint Spartan race, June 16th. Our team name is the Super Carlin Spartans, and our team password is Hagrid, lowercase. So you can join, and you will get a tank top.
There you go.
Oh, I didn't have a boost. Whoops. That'll do it for you. Yellow orb of goodness, I'm coming for thou. Boing.
I'm trying to learn how to fly, guys.
Mid game.
Is there an age limit to the Discord?
No,
not at all.
Not
I
at
think
all.
our youngest is 14 and our oldest is 45? Question mark.
I have
48
no
maybe?
idea.
That seems right. I would assume that Derek would know.
There's no ages in the Discord.
Also not.
We live on Super Carlin Standard Time
We
as
do.
well.
There, it's always Super Carlin Standard Time, though. Takes people a while to figure that out. They'll be like, "It's 2 in the morning here," and I'm like, "No, it's not.
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
1 in the afternoon." Jeez, learn the clock.
Stop being from the Philippines.
You're from here. You're in the Discord, right? You're here now. Use this clock.
I'm just kidding. It's perfectly okay to be from the Philippines, by the way.
Or wherever.
Yeah, or wherever. Anywhere is fine to be from.
Big Dog says, "Hey brothers and DK, what would you do if one of your friends turned a joke into bullying towards you?
Bullying?
I'm older and have asked and then told them to stop, but they refuse to ignore/disrespect me."
Oh, boy.
This is one of those where you may have to lean into the joke.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's the best way to get people to stop doing it. Well, maybe not even stop doing it. It's the best way for it to stop bothering you, because you can't control other people's actions, and so it's not like it's great that you have done the mature thing. If that doesn't work, sometimes you just sort of have to let it ride.
Yeah, it sounds like you've done the first thing I would say was do exactly what you've already done, which is just like sit down and legitimately talk to them and say, like, "I know this is just a joke and you don't mean anything and it's just whatever, but it genuinely bothers me. Can you please stop? I actually don't like it."
Yeah, that's also where if there is like a I mean, not that this would be like an assigned role, but if there is somebody who is kind of like the alpha of your group, pulling them aside separately to talk to them. Because if they stop doing it, then oftentimes everybody will stop doing it because they're following.
Yes. So there you go. Otherwise, it's the leaning into it is another good one. Just sort of like,
Derek, how have you handled us talking about your love life insistently, despite you really pleading with us to not do
If it was a genuine thing where I was like, did not 100% want you to ever mention absolutely ever, I would literally pull you aside and said, "I do not like how it makes me feel when you talk about my love life."
Okay, yeah, and then we would not.
And then we would absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I've never actually felt like we were calling
Yeah, no,
you.
not at all. But like, I'd be like, if you want to continue being my friend, please stop.
Right. Yeah.
Otherwise, stop continuing. Otherwise, we won't be friends. Sorry.
So there's that. Yeah. Always good to be respectful of how people like to be talked about. But
I think talking about how a person's making you feel if they are your friend, that can help. As opposed to what they're doing. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, like don't instead of saying like just stop doing this, be like it really makes
Like,
me
it
feel
makes
like
me feel terrible when you call me fluffy. I don't know.
yeah.
I can see it. I can see it.
I'm remembering some things I did to get around this at high school that I don't feel like is genuinely good advice, although it was effective. But not, and I shouldn't even say anything. It's not people can be like, "What'd you do?"
Yeah, no, I'm really curious.
I know. Yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. Can't even wait.
Well, I missed a super chat here and there.
Uh-oh, what?
Stavros?
Boy!
Hard to say. Stavroulius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could cast only one spell from the wizarding world, what would it be? That is a $5 Canadian super chat.
Ooh, maybe Accio seems really useful.
Man,
Like, think about the things I could do right now. I could be like, Osteo Donut.
Oh, we do have a donut in there, don't we?
So there's like, yeah. The summoning charm seems enormously useful in everyday life. Like, it'd be fun to say, like, I wish I could only do, you know.
Expecto
yeah,
Patronum.
but like, how useful is that? Like, it's cool for sure. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool silver mist you made there.
Hey, are you saying that we wouldn't have corporeal,
I'm just saying, I don't know idea. Maybe. But summoning charm seemed like that'd be useful all the time. You'd be like a cool, weird magnet.
oh, a cool, weird magnet. It's super true. It's so funny. I knew you'd pick a good one too, and I was immediately like, no.
like Expelliarmus! I have to disarm people a lot. No!
I'm just constantly disarming people.
He's like on the daily. Yeah. Most of like the fun defensive, like aggressive magic is not probably going to be that useful in your regular life.
Oh yeah. Like I think about that all the time. Like defense against the dark arts in the real world would be like if we took like
Karate.
how to be a police officer, like classes.
Yeah, right. Welcome to detective class. That sounds fun.
Brazen Phrasen asks if you've read the name of the wind. Please read the name of the wind.
I have read the name of the wind.
Is it good?
Did you finish it?
I finished it.
No, okay.
I just finished Ender's Game myself.
I tried to read it and could not get past the first chapter.
Oh wow. The first chapter, you don't even, I don't think, even know who the main character is yet. Okay, there you go. That's probably why.
Yeah, I mean, but also like even friggin' Harry Potter, the first chapter's kind of bleh.
Yeah, like you learn about
some magic
Vernon
things.
Dursley.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a little more magic. There's a little.
Drill accompanying gruntings and.
It's not nearly as exciting
as
just every single other chapter out
The
there.
real hook in Harry Potter is Hagrid saying, "You're a
Yes.
wizard."
Yes.
I remember like the moment I heard that as a kid. Like still, I'm like, what? That was like, I'm interested. I didn't see that coming.
I want to do this.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, oh man, to be able to read Harry Potter for the first time again would just be like. I was so jealous, Derek, when you were doing it.
Yeah, it was fun. I had only seen the movies previously.
That was something
It was fun for me to constantly be like, hey, I've got a question.
I'd be like, just keep reading. But every now and then you'd have something and we'd be like, well,
Well, maybe that's a video. Yeah.
maybe that isn't explained very well. Oh, I missed. Oh, with a goal!
It felt kind of like a weak goal, though. Like,
There's me.
If you could be a character from the MCU, who would you be?
Oh,
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah.
Iron Man.
It's a pretty great life going there.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you could date someone from the MCU, who would it be?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
How many options do we have? Scarlet Witch or Black
Well,
Widow?
specifically from the MCU, I was going just Marvel in general.
Oh!
We'll have Captain Marvel soon.
Oh, Captain
true.
Marvel. I'm just going to assume that Captain Marvel. Woo! Oh, the steal!
Oh!
Yeah!
That was awesome.
Sneaky.
Tex. Who is Julia?
Texas, who is Julia? Bam!
Derek, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you were looking at your phone. I totally thought you were just looking down. I was like,
Oh, no. Sorry,
Uh-oh.
my phone's right here.
Do you remember that first time that we were at the gym together and you weren't just looking down? And
Yeah,
we
and
were
I
calling
just passed out.
ambulance?
Every time.
Yeah, we have to check now, Derek.
That's fair. That's fair.
Breathing check.
Bonnie Langford with the $20.
Holy
No,
snap! That's a
Bonnie.
jersey right there.
My
Thank
goodness,
you,
thank
Bonnie.
you so much, Bonnie. What is the question?
Hey, brothers and DK, what are your feelings about tattoos? Do you have any? Would you get any?
Oh
I
my
know Derek's.
gosh.
I know Derek's.
Derek's big one is don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
I'm
which
not-
I
I'm not
say,
I'm big on tattoos.
I'd still own the Ferrari.
True. It's like I'd peel that sucker off, maybe. No, I have always wanted a tattoo, but I have had a very difficult time finding something meaningful enough to me for such a long period of time that it would constitute, being.
I have no idea where the goal is.
Me either. I was
think it's
the
probably
first one to
towards
the ball
this.
by like a mile.
Yeah,
too.
everyone was like really far away. Uh-oh.
This is a completely new level.
Yeah,
I
this
can't-
is
Is
super
it?
weird.
Yeah,
Is it a
where
circle?
are
What's
we?
going on?
Do we have the same goal? That'd be
Where-
weird.
I don't know. I haven't seen the goal yet. That would be weird. How would that work?
Maybe like. the ball-
Oh, so they're like on the
Oh, it's
inside
on
of
the,
the
yeah,
like
yeah. So
a
it's
concave.
on. That's
Oh,
fascinating.
that's
What a
good.
wackadoo thing. Get it?
Yeah.
It is sort of the same goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
so
a
weird.
It's like a
that's-
tunnel.
That's super
Yeah.
wacky.
I wonder if you can go through it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you can. There's
You
a,
can
there's a
drive
hot pocket in there.
Oh, there's hot pockets. Interesting. Your ball. Excuse me, Gabbers.
Jay, how do you feel about tattoos? I don't actually know.
I've never really wanted one per se, but I have nothing against them. I see a lot that I think don't look very good. I
That's
love
fair.
when I find people who have really like the tattoo is so representative of their personality and is like also well done and also like in a good spot. And it's like I feel like it's rare for me to find those that often. But I don't mind them. I wish more of them were done better.
Yeah, I think that that's true. I think that a lot of people too do this thing where they start like collecting them instead of ever thinking about it as like an overall vision for what they're going for. So like tattoos can like super be like artwork. So I guess it's interesting. Like Alice, for example, has always wanted to have like one of the chapter arts from the Harry Potter books tattooed on her.
Ooh, that's cool.
Which I actually do feel like, yeah, would be like super, super cool, and it would be like just like a one standalone tattoo.
I don't even know if that's going to go in because I don't know the level.
Yeah, I know. I was like, that looks like I might have
And, like,
stepped
it's going in the direction.
wrong direction. Yeah.
Ooh,
Get out of here.
she aimed him up.
Ben the Enforcer.
Actually, I just took my personality quiz the other day, and I came across as a commander.
Really?
Yep. ENTJ. In case anybody was wondering what my
ENTP.
what my Myers-Briggs would be.
So what is the J and the P then?
Judging
that-
is J.
And what is P?
I believe perceiving?
Perceiving.
Ah, that's apparently the difference between us, Ben. You're so
Weird.
judgmental. I perceived that though.
No! Oh my gosh, that was so dumb. I was like trying to back like right into the corner. Oh, this is embarrassing. Look at this. I'm like, woo! closing in, and I like,
Oh, you nudge it.
oh man. All right.
Okay, your
My little
ball.
blue guy in my car is so disappointed in me. Oh man, that came right back at our goal. Like,
I don't like that.
so Jay, if you were gonna get a tattoo, what would it be?
Man, I have no friggin' idea. I thought about that too. Like, would I get one? I don't know. I feel like if I could think of one that was truly perfect, maybe I would. Although I guess I thought, I feel like it might have to be like maybe like probably Super Carlin Brothers or YouTube related. Like I could see getting like a small like play button or something. That would be.
Sure. Maybe even like something for Luke.
Yeah, like I mean that would Because that's one of those things. Like it has to be something that either like will never stop having meaning to you, and like I think that's one of those things with Super Carlin Brothers is that like even if we don't end up doing this like 20 years from now, it will never not have been one of the coolest things that's ever happened to us.
Right.
So like I would assume that it would always still be like a cool.
Oh, remember the glory days.
The glory
hey guys,
days.
remember when we were YouTubers?
Yeah,
Those were the days. We played video games on Fridays and talked to people, answered their questions.
Oh, I can't believe that didn't go in.
Good times.
Gosh, I hope that.
I hope
that
Derek, I hope
day
that
never
sentence
comes.
does not happen.
Yeah, I agree.
In my life. Okay, that's.
Yeah, I hope I don't sound like that when I'm old too.
Oh
Gosh.
jeez, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like then you wouldn't have everybody always being like, "Oh my God, I love your voice."
People would be like, "Ow, stop talking. You're hurting my throat."
You sound gravelly, is how I would describe you.
You sound like a
Noel Han says, "Would you watch this if it was an actual sport?"
yes.
Yes.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Like all day, I'd probably stop doing anything else.
I bet professional Rocket Leaguers are like, actually.
Yeah, right. Like, there's a tournament this weekend, by the way.
The tournament this weekend, I made $100,000. What did you do? Yeah. Oh, I should have predicted what he was gonna do. Poor perceiving. Just now.
You're supposed to be so good at that.
I know. Don't judge me about it, okay? Boing! The defense! Gosh! The
like
number of amazing
like,
shots I feel like I'm having on goal.
Is that just all they do? Is just play defense? I mean,
What fun is that? Defense.
we never play defense.
That is not true. But
Totally just.
maybe you never
Ooh
played.
boy, Grayson Elam says, "How would I keep my group of friends together after school with everyone going different ways?
Oh,
or is that even possible?"
It's, I mean, after, what do you mean, after like high school?
I presume after high school.
It's tricky.
It is tricky.
The only thing you can really do is try and like get together during summer or Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I mean, I say have a good text group where you can chat with everyone at the same time. But
Set that up now.
the fact is, it's just gonna happen. But it doesn't mean you're not friends. You know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean, like, I think that's the thing is that, and like, you're still gonna come home for summer break, and when you are all home, you're gonna have all these new stories that you're gonna be able to tell from being away in different places, and it's gonna be like, oh my God, that's crazy. But like that being said, like this past weekend, I literally spent the weekend with like, two of my best friends from high school.
That's true. You did. And I was there for a little while.
And Jay was there for a little while. I wish he'd been there longer, but it's whatever.
Well, man,
There's this thing happening in the chat right now where people are asking me to say things.
Oh, do it.
maybe we should do the thing like they do on Honest Trailers, where it's just like, comment things you want Derek to say in his deep voice.
All right, maybe we'll make it a rule. Derek will only say things that have been super chatted and that are appropriate.
If they super chatted, I'd do it. Yeah, and are appropriate, right?
Yeah.
So long as they're not, so long as I can do it.
Yeah.
So I think they
That's
just want
not
you
like-
to say it.
Sound like I don't
No,
know.
sound like is not the answer. It's just they
McGonagall.
want to hear your
Oh.
voice say a thing. That's
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure somebody wanted me to do a Hagrid impression for one.
Ha! You can do a Hagrid impression.
You're a wizard.
Yeah, I know.
You are a wizard, Harry.
You are a wizard. Harry, you are a wizard. Harry, you are a magic.
It's a good thing they were editors to make sure they get
Peekaboo 3. My personality
Dear
type
ball.
is a meat popsicle.
Meat pops.
a meat pops. Derek
Yeah.
doesn't believe in personality tests.
I mean, I believe in them as so far as they do definitely exist. But the MBTI has no scientific basis, and is about as helpful as like astrology.
I disagree with that on a lot. but,
Okay.
I mean, there is scientific basis
There's
on like people have been like researching it for like years.
No.
They're like professions on it.
The Myers and Briggs were two housewives.
That does okay. Well, whatever. Like the fact is, like actual professionals do use it.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that it's.
Well, so the thing is that like
I think it's gone through some refinement over the years as well.
and I mean, I would say that the people who land in them, it's like, I wouldn't say it's as baseless as like astrology, where it's like, if I'm a Scorpio and someone else is a Scorpio, we can have entirely different personalities, but you know, like we both technically have the same thing. I would say that very consistently, it does not surprise me when two people have similar letter scores.
Yeah, and like we have a friend who's very into personality tests, and like on multiple occasions has she like met someone and been like, oh, you are these 4. Like she like can just guess it, not guess it because it's like, but she can like tell what they are, and they'll go and take the quiz and be like, oh my god, you were totally right. And like that to me seems like the fact that she's consistently pegged people, that like there's got to be something to it. But anyway, let's move on. New question.
New question. I don't know if anybody ever even asked what our personality.
Oh, you guys were talking about it before. I am precisely halfway between an ENTP and an ENFP. I've gotten both equally, and in any test that has like a gradient as options, it's straight 50% on the T and the F.
Huh, that's interesting. Cool. Anyway.
There's nothing wrong with housewives. I'm saying that they don't produce peer-reviewed papers. Typically.
Derek has opened a whole can of worms.
I have.
Welcome to Ben's Rules to Life. Enjoy that one,
we
and
found
everybody
Derek's.
thinking you're a terrible person.
Oh boy.
What is your favorite franchise to research?
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I think Harry Potter.
Okay, great. Would you guys consider playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Yes.
I also have this question.
Yeah, I would consider it. I've actually never in my life been able to begin to understand how it works.
I think we just had to do it, and then
It's
you'll know.
really very simple.
Because I understand what you're saying, but like, what do you mean? Is it just you just say you're doing something and then you're doing it? Like, is there rules?
More or less.
Like I don't understand how like people are good at it. It's like
Sure.
I karate chopped the troll and killed it. It's like, no, you didn't. It's like, well, how come other people did then? It's like, because their dice roll said they did. Well, so how are they good at it? Well, because they karate chopped it. It's like, no.
We'll talk.
Okay, sounds good. It's also not a peer-reviewed thing. I'm just saying. It's so,
Oh,
like,
was it vouched by housewives? Because then Derek might have a problem with
So
it.
Carl Jung, came up with, I believe it was 8 personalities, and Myers and Briggs refined it then to 16 personalities, or no, 8. Wait, now
You
here's
have
my
done
numbers.
so much research on this for someone who doesn't think it's legit.
somebody and you have had an argument before.
I mean, I have a degree in human development.
Cool.
In your
No,
opinion, what company makes better shows, DC or Marvel?
better shows? Like, I like the Arrowverse a lot.
I don't know. I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, and I have enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then like Daredevil's pretty good.
The Marvel
like Jessica
and Netflix
Jones.
series are just too good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty. I mean, well, Iron Fist is pretty awful.
Okay, well, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Defenders was kind of disappointing.
What was?
Sadly. What?
What was?
Defenders.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, Jay. Nice. I feel like the more we play this game, the less we actually have to talk about what's happening in it, which is
We
interesting.
just this is like cross it and smash it.
Cross and smash.
Boink.
No, we both missed
Which
it.
MCU character has the best hair?
Thor after his
probably
haircut.
Vision,
Thor.
I think. Mhm.
Oh.
Derek asked that question so we could make that joke.
No, but as soon as I started asking it, it came like as I was saying it. as I
Oh
was
man,
saying
it's
it.
probably
So
Thor
fun.
after he cuts his hair.
I like Thor because he's kind of got like the almost, I don't even know if it's like slices through here or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
but like, yeah, I'd be Thor. I just have a pretty big crush on Chris Hemsworth too.
He's pretty hunky.
Yeah, he is. He's not so bad.
There's no doubt about
Hey
that.
guys, it's like 5:10. I don't know if you want to
Oh
or not.
man, well,
Well, let's play this game.
we'll
through.
do
call
one
it
more.
there.
We'll
call it
do
there.
one more.
This is the last game, so if you have any other super pressing things that you'd like to ask us, this would be the opportunity to do so.
Let's do the lightning round thing again.
Yeah, lightning
Yeah,
round.
lightning
Quick
round.
questions.
Quick
So
questions.
much fun last time.
Yes.
So it's just quick, easy one-word answer questions.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure they're gonna roll in just a minute.
Arrgh. We
Especially if
lose.
they're like this or that questions. That makes it much easier.
Oh yeah, this or that questions. Toasters or microwaves?
Toasters.
Which Harry Potter book and film is your favorite?
Deathly Hallows. And maybe Sorcerer's Stone.
I think Goblet of Fire and possibly Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Deadpool or Deathstroke?
Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool.
What is your Patronus?
A Fox Terrier.
A Thestral.
Pepsi or wrong?
Coke.
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos?
Oh my gosh.
I'm a Cool Ranch
No!
fan.
What?
Nacho cheese!
Cool
You're
Ranch
the only
fan.
one.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a Cool Ranch
You're the
fan.
only
All day. All day.
No,
Oh my gosh.
bad nacho cheese. I did not know this about you.
No, I will honestly, when it really comes down to it, I get whatever is the spiciest flavor they have at the grocery store, and I only get it when I'm on vacation, usually snowboarding.
Good shot. Holy
Holy
cats.
Yes.
Dang. Watch this. Watch this.
Ooh, oh yeah. I like that sound. We should just have that recorded and you could plug it in anytime
Yes.
I'll see what I can do. Gotham City with a $20 super chat.
Oh my
Says,
goodness,
Holy
Gotham,
cat.
you
Here
were
is a
too
super
generous,
pressing thing.
my
It's
gosh.
super, and I'm pressing Apple or Android.
Apple.
Yeah, we're big Apple
Yeah,
people
we're very
here.
much. My whole life runs on iPhones and iMacs.
Taco or grilled cheese?
Oh, here it is.
I think
Taco, man,
tacos,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, not even.
Like I do like a good grilled cheese.
There's
I'm
no
not,
doubt.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll dip it right
Now,
into some tomato
Grilled
soup.
cheese, I feel like in the past couple years has lost its identity, and like people will be like, to me, a grilled cheese is nothing but bread and cheese. And some people, like, you go to like a restaurant though, and they'll be like, this is my gourmet grilled cheese sandwich, and then they'll have like mushrooms and bacon, and it's like at some point it stopped being grilled cheese and started being
Just a
a
sandwich.
sandwich that had cheese on it, right? Like, where do you draw the line?
Although, have you seen these like Instagram videos of like it's like cheese being nice?
No, I want you guys to watch this. This is a great
I'll do it.
replay.
We'll do
Oh my
it. We'll do
gosh.
it.
Ready? The self-assist.
Self-assist. Look at
Boom.
you turning out and
That's
around
a
and
bump.
coming back in.
Oh,
Boom.
That's what's up. Oh man, that was great.
Bananas or apples?
Apples.
Yeah.
Donuts or pizza?
Oh,
Whoa,
man.
pizza.
I think pizza, but like I really love both.
yeah. Like, let's get real. They're both like amazing.
Who
It is.
has? Oh, sorry.
No.
Who has the better haircut, Ben or Jay?
Jay.
I disagree.
I bet you do.
Cavs or Warriors?
Oh
I think
man.
Cavs.
Historically Warriors, but I'm starting to lean Cavs.
I think I like LeBron.
I think the first
think
year
he's
Steph Curry was like,
This one's for me.
Like-
LeBron or Jordan?
oh Jordan.
I think Jordan.
I
But
grew up
like
with
I
Jordan.
do think
Have you
I
seen
do
Space
think,
Jam?
Have you seen? Oh my God, what is the movie that LeBron James is in with Amy Schumer?
Oh.
Oh my.
From downtown.
Yeah! Woo!
I had a little flight to it.
There's a movie that LeBron James is in with Amy Schumer, and LeBron James is freaking hysterical. He's like,
Yeah. So he's a better actor.
he might be. He's just like he's so cheap in the movie, but he's playing LeBron James.
Right, he's like a
So
fictional version
he's
of
like, when you
himself.
pick up the tab, it's like you're LeBron James.
Oh my god, I love when they do that shtick with celebrities on shows.
So good. I do think that LeBron James should or will go down as the greatest basketball player of all time, though.
Oh,
It is my belief.
I think there's always going to be an argument between these two.
Oh no, I
players.
think there will be, but like,
It's, I don't know, I think that,
it's like if anybody argued that Tom Brady's not going to be the best quarterback of all time.
it's not like that.
It's like that. It's like
because that one's not as arguable.
No, okay. All right. I just pushing buttons.
Sorry.
That's all I've been doing for 2 hours there.
Ooh, get up and get it.
Oh man, you had it! Oh,
I'm
that
just
was a
running
bit-
into
okay.
stuff. I thought I had it, guys. I'm not good at the double jump and bounce and split and everything, and I had it. Whew, every single.
Spice Girls or Backstreet Boys?
Oh,
Ooh,
Backstreet Boys.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Spice Girls. Blue Ridge Burger or everything but the bagel seasoning?
Blue Ridge
Blue Ridge
Burger.
Burger.
Oh, you went where you get but the storm. Oh, I see. I see.
Center ball, center ball, center ball.
Yeah, it's
Crispy
I'm
or
in
squishy
both.
bacon?
Oh.
Like right in between. I
Yeah,
mean,
like right in between. I don't like it if it's like too crunchy. That's no good. But I don't like a floppy bacon either.
There's nothing
either.
worse than too crunchy bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if it's been overcooked, it's just you've
Oh.
cooked it. I did not know
thought-
if that was going.
Serious or Lupin?
Serious.
Lupin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, lame.
No.
Lame.
Lupin.
Lupin is way more useful, but Sirius has got swagger.
Well, duh. That's.
Yeah, I'm on Team Serious with that one. Eagles or Patriots?
Oh, Patriots.
Patriots.
What kind of
See-
question is this?
I mean, I feel like history has a different answer.
What do you mean?
What?
History?
This is the team we like more, not
Oh,
what you're
sorry,
talking
sorry.
about.
Pancakes or waffles?
Woo! I think
waffles.
waffles. Yeah. Man, we are like really shredding these guys up.
We are.
Finn or Ray?
Ray! Oh my
Ray!
gosh,
Oh.
and not even close.
Yeah,
My
Finn is
gosh.
not a character that I like very much at all.
Oh wait, I've got one for you guys.
All right.
Rose or Jar Jar?
Rose, by the widest of margins.
Rose kind of sucks. I really don't like her.
Not as much as Jar Jar.
Okay. They're both pretty.
I'm surprised that would be a question that you would ask. I would say Rose by a mile.
Uh,
Jar Jar's really bad.
I think you need to rewatch the one.
Empire or First Order?
Empire.
Mario or Zelda?
Mario.
Yes, no, or maybe?
Yes.
Maybe. I always go middle of the pack. I'm trying not to make people upset over here.
Oh, what? Whoa! Look at this rocket boost.
Oh, man.
That money. That
Oh,
money.
That is so fun.
That's great. That's great.
I
Oh,
feel like
man.
the paint upgrades are so sad. It's like
So boring.
it's never
Can't
noticeable.
see it. Unless if it's a decal, I feel like that makes a huge difference.
Decals can make a huge difference. Paint,
Yeah.
not so much. Not
It's
so
okay.
much.
Can't tell. Decal
Favorite
good.
favorite Chris from MCU is definitely Hemsworth.
No, Evans. Yeah, for me. For me.
That's so the Lupin of the MCU, man.
Hemsworth is so the Sirius Black of the MCU. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows it. 100%.
I think my favorite Chris might be Chris Pratt.
Oh, I
Oh.
didn't
From the MCU?
No,
Oh,
well,
Chris Pratt is
Chris
really
Pratt's
good.
really good.
I like Chris
yeah.
Pratt. Star-Lord.
If I'm talking about like actors in general, I would say Chris Pratt. Like in the MCU.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I did not like Star-Lord in Infinity War.
I agree with that. He got the short end of the stick on that.
Uncle Ben Spider-Man or Uncle Ben
About
you?
you.
Uncle Ben
Uncle Ben,
Spider-Man.
you.
All right,
Oh,
friends.
man.
Okay, guys.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. That was a lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everyone who sent in super chats as well. That is just so generous of you
It
guys.
really super is, and
are super cool.
it's gonna help us get our kickball jerseys, which you guys will see as soon as it starts up. They're gonna look spectacular and be very
Spectacular.
sky watery.
So sky watery.
Yes.
It's just blue.
Blue.
They're just
All
blue
right.
t-shirts.
All right, guys.